is not allowed to pass the guard, okay? Or he's not intending to pass the guard. All he's doing is just not fall over. There's no way.
Oh.
Try and not fall.
Warm up over.
Let's do jiu-jitsu again.
It's not about impressing me or anything like that. Your job is to put the guy down. The other guy's job is to not be put down, okay? I'll do a bit more on that later, but I don't think you want another round of that. Okay, let's go. So we'll do some, we'll do a little bit of guard, okay? So my man likes to learn to attack, so that's what we'll try and do today. Okay, so we'll look at this half guard shell. This is one of the best things I've seen. I had a lot of private classes with Philippe Costa. He's a many-time world champion and a tiny guy. And this is the first basic thing he taught from the half guard. So I'll use Professor here to show this half guard shell. So from here, look, the half guard, he wants, that Mickey Muscomici always talks about these 4 elements of his fortress. You know about this? So he talks about the fortresses and where his fortress is strong, where his fortress is weak. So the 4 elements of the fortress are here, 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 and here. Now, when I've seen a lot of you guys pass and stuff, very good. You get this far. So look, I've controlled his shoulder, I controlled his hip, I control this hip to some extent, control this. So I've got 3 out of 4, which is pretty good, okay? Similarly, he wants to control 4 things, okay? So where he's at right now, what's he controlling? Nothing. So he puts this knee, comes here, on my hip, okay? He's still kind of in half guard, okay? This foot is here, this knee is on the shoulder, and then you can put, now this, you can do a lot of different things. You can grab my gi here, if you like to, just so that you've got a bit of no-gi kind of correspondence. You've got this elbow comes inside here. This is very, very hard to deal with. There's a little tiny bend in this elbow. So, yeah, so, what do you call him? He's that Korean guy, John Frankel, he refers to this as the stone squirrel position. Okay, because he looks like a squirrel. Okay, so I want you to look, to try, just feel out this movement. Okay, so foot, this knee is the unusual thing. This really messes up. Because usually people will start to come here, and you guys, I see you like to pressure pass, and once you get rid of the knee, you're done. The person on the bottom's done. But if he keeps this, even if I move the knee, it's not, you can see like your John Wayne sweeps and things like that. So let's look for this position. So knee, hand, this shoulder is what he's really trying to control. He is controlling all of my fortress. My everything is gone. And in terms of him going for an underhook, he kicks this knee, goes, boom, I'm done. You know, if he tries to do it from here, yeah, right, you know. But everything is here. But also remember here, yeah, grab the tricep, good. So the connection here is so strong. And he likes his Wing Chun stuff, so he moves all that stuff, yeah. Oh gosh, okay, I'm in trouble. Okay, let's work at it, guys. The half guard shell. All right, let's watch again. I want you to do the same thing. Sorry, I'll show you. It's the same thing, okay? Except with connection. Okay, so we talked about connection yesterday, and it's one of these vague jiu-jitsu-y terms. So let's look at the connections he's going to make. So what do we connect with? 3 things.
Connection with the
Ground, himself, and me. So let's look at the way he's connected with me. First of all, he's gripping here. See the way he's grabbing my triceps? I actually can't get away now. I'm stuck. Okay. Is your belly kind of a little bit contracted? Your ass is connected because he's lifting a weight here, and I've had a lot of gulab jamun, you know, on this holiday, so a lot of weight here to deal with. So he's strong. He's breathing. You're constantly breathing, and like I'm stuck to him now. I cannot put. So should he be his back be on the mat? I'm going to try my hardest to put his back with his bum squeezed, his abdomen here. You know, his toes are active. You know, by active toes I mean like this. Now, I'm going to try and put him on his back. That's very hard. He's connected to the ground here. He's connected with me. He's pushing off me a little bit. He's pushing me, as in push off from the sole of your foot onto my hip. If you put the sole on, it will be better, I think. But where over your toes is fine. But he's very connected, and I want you to try and put your partner on the ground or get away. It's very difficult. Let me show you a quick sweep. But I want you to work at this connection idea. Yes.
Does the toes point outside, or?
I'm not sure it matters too much. I think the important thing is that he's pushing on me. I'm carrying heels on me, right? I'm not sure it matters too much, as long as you're connected. As long as he's pushing. The big connection here. This is horrible. This doesn't look like anything, but it's the worst thing ever. You know, because I actually can't get away now. I'm completely stuck. I'm not even worried about his knee shield so much. I'm more thinking, God, how do I get these paws off me? You know, and so it can be here. I don't think it matters so much as long as you're connected. I think probably the answer is heel in, probably, but I don't think it matters so much as long as he's stuck. But I want you to really get this concept of grabbing the triceps and making. If he moves, if he kicks his leg up, I'm forced to move. Yeah. Let's go, everybody. Connection. I will show them that sweep. It's a lovely little sweep, isn't it? So we're playing here, okay? We've got this. I'm fairly safe. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I grab the low down. I'm going to put the cross collar, the cross grip like this. So I'm here, I switch to this and this, if I can. So from here what I'm going to do, okay, so I'm still in good control. All I'm going to do is I'm going to kick my leg high and get this here. And find the top position. So he's here. So he's got his half guard shell. This is such a crap position for me. You can see what he's got my tricep. I'm stuck. He's got more connection. Good. He's pushing off my hip with this. This is so connected. So from here, he's just changing his grips to here and here. Okay? And all he's going to do is he's going to pull my knee in and kick up hard. And let's try.
Or just pummeling.
Okay, let me see. If the answer is it a hard rule? My answer is never. Never a hard rule. Try.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I'm so done.
Hooks. Okay. Isn't it easier for me to actually come?
I guess it could be. I guess it could.
Pull you to me.
Yeah, it might be there. So it might be better to grab a bit lower, maybe. But yeah, it is a consideration. Yeah, good point.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Whenever we are trying to flatten our partner.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are not able to keep our knee on the shoulder. Naturally, it goes down so that we do not go flat.
But naturally, it will go down. But you need to be active with this. It needs to be actively. Okay. So fade away. Yeah, I think there needs to be a little. Try with this collar business. Yeah, you might even be just a little active.
No, it's good.
Yeah. So it's a good point. So you need a little active. But the other thing is, this might be a shell, but we have to sit here forever. This is an attacking position. Okay. So because here, I mean, once I get this, I'm pretty quickly probably going to be going. You know, or that's what I would do anyway. Because I mean, I do this, but you won't see it very much. It's funny, if you ever watch De La Riva fighting, he plays De La Riva guard for half a second. He's always going for the single leg. Always coming up for the single leg. So while I'm here, this is an exercise, and these are very good points. You know, this is a weakness. This is a weakness. You can see it naturally. I'm coming down a bit. And there's other versions of this, like Craig Jones likes this one, Bernardo Faria likes this one too. You know, but this is just Philippe Costa's version, so it's just a version. So the answer, no hard and fast. This needs to be active, but I'm not staying here for long. You know, I'm going to be changing pretty quickly. What you're changing to is this one. Okay. So good questions. Does that answer the question? So basically, no, not hard and fast. Okay, let's go. If you're fighting like somebody who's not too experienced, you might hit them. But what almost always happens when you do this for realsies is he's going to go out hard with his hand. That's usually, he's not going to fall. Usually the guy will base hard. So you're here, the guy will base hard with his hand.
But even if there's a lot of weight on this knee, it's not so easy to just like, you have to use a lot of strength to pull it in. If he bases well on the left, that's what.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna, I mean, this is usually a stop, you know. But usually this is, I mean, what I usually do from here, but what I always do from here is, I'll try this, okay, I'll try this once maybe. I haven't hit this a lot, you know, but usually we're here, go like this, and this is where I'm going to go for deep half. This is usually my entry from here, because he's open. So from here, okay, what I want you to do is grab the gi, open. Okay, like this, so open the gi. So he's based, and then I want you to dive. Okay? Dive to deep half, and watch what the gi does. Here, okay, let's turn around so you can see. So here, so I'm a deep half. So the gi's open, okay? I'm going to pass the lapel to this hand. Okay, so this is now allowing me to control his body. Okay? However, the danger is the underhook here. If he can underhook me here, I'm in a little trouble. However, once I pass my arm underneath and pass this, his underhook here is doing nothing. Absolutely. He pulls that underhook. It's not. No, go for the underhook, get in. Or whatever you like with it. Yeah. It's not helping him anymore. In fact, it's hurting him. Okay, he is now. By doing the underhook, he is rolled up. He's like a ball. Okay. So, shoot that again. So it's a little complicated. So I'm playing here. I'm doing this mostly to kind of open him up. He's here. Open up the lapel. I'm going to dive for the deep half. Sorry, the lapel's open. I pass the lapel to this hand. What am I doing? Sorry, being sleeping. Yeah, pass the lapel to this hand, and then pass it back to this hand. Grab his hip, because what I do not want him to do is to go around the corner of my head. This is going to be a headache for me. It's not unstoppable, but it'll be a headache. So once I've opened up his base with this sweep, I open this, dive, my hand dives, the collar's ready to pass. He tries to underhook me with this hand. I need to put it underneath and grab. I grab his hip. Squeeze my knees, cross if you like, and you're ready to go. Let's go, everybody. It's a little bit complicated. I'll need to walk around, but this guard, okay? In fact, I do it once every day, and I promise myself I'm not going to do it again, and I do it again anyway. So here, so things that I do not like to happen. So I mean, I just even grab the guy from here. Okay, so with this here, normally, because what I was taught this by Rodrigo Medeiros, is that if I put my hand here, it's harder for him to kimura anyway. I'm sure you've been taught this in the deep half guard. So Bernardo Faria, because usually, and then my master De La Riva, he's like, man, you must get the inside hook. Like this, he likes this, because De La Riva likes this, because this is very close to X guard. But Bernardo Faria, to be fair, open weight world champion, he just says he doesn't have the flexibility in order to really to sometimes search for the hooks. So it can be hard to. So this is why he uses this system of the gi here and here. So this is the same as hiding the kimura, except I've got a gi to help. Now, everybody tries to get an underhook here. It's quite hard, even if he gets it. It's quite hard to do much with it. A lot of people will try and kimura, which can be a pain, but if he does, go for kimura. Okay, if he does this, okay, this is really important. Before you come on, go for kimura. If he does it, you can't just let it sit here, because you could get your arm broken, okay? You need to use the base you have, okay? Here I have to base hard and take it. If he touches my arm, if he gets an underhook on me and stuff, move him. Because while you're relatively safe because you've got the gi grip, man, you might not be, and he's going to start to bring your elbow up, Try to put my elbow in your chest here. Yeah, this can hurt you and stuff, just injure you and things like this. So if he touches you, put his hands on the mat. Okay. So the one thing, this is the secret of this. One of my students who's a real asshole because he beats me. He's really good. The one thing I do not want him doing is getting his arm around my neck, around my neck, and reaching my collar. What I mean is, no. Around and reach this collar here. This is going to give me a bad day. This is the worst thing. Because now it's hard for me to deal with this. You know? So this one, which is why I need to hug I need to stay here. This is the same as the concept of the turtle position. You know, this boxing shoulder. Because if he gets his arm around my head, not too many people know this, okay? It's just we were doing this attack from the mount that day, and he did this to me, and I was going, this guy, you know. So this is difficult. This will make it hard. So you need to keep everything. I mean, this looks like a fancy move and stuff, but everything is still. I need this boxing shoulder, this Stephen Hawking shoulder here, because I cannot handle. But Bernardo says he likes to be flat on his back for this. This is different as other deep half guard. This is Bernardo's deep half guard. And the afternoon we'll do the no-gi one, okay? But here, we're here and here and we're safe, okay? So, how do you feel right now? Where's the pressure? What pressure's on you right now?
Can't move. I'm stuck.
Well, the main, I mean, you can move, but the pressure should be on his neck with the gi. Okay, so I'll show you how Bernardo does this, and this is how I got my black. When I was doing my black belt, I was just doing this on everybody, okay? So from here, his base is good. So we'll talk about base posture structure. But here, his base is good, right? Okay, because you're all right, yeah? So I walk, and I walk, and I walk, and I walk, and I walk. His base is, how's your base now? Not as good, okay? So now I'm going to go, but you know when you're going to go for a sweep, sometimes you're going, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? This is a timing cheat, okay? I'm going to go 1. How's your neck feel? Worse. 2. How do you feel? Worse. As soon as I say 3 in my head, I bridge. Okay? And then when I bridge, I'm on top with a very favourable position for a smash pass. So he's got me here. So he's got the deep half guard. So he's got a half guard shell, boom, he gets me here. So let's turn around. Everybody can see, so this is open. He opens this up, he's passed. His hand comes inside. You can grab inside the hook, that's fine. I think the reason I don't is because I want to bridge with 2 feet. Okay? So here, yeah. Some people say be careful, it's very hard. Some people can lift their leg out, I don't think too many people can. Okay? His knees are squeezed, so I can't really move. From here, he walks out to this way. He walks. Now I'm out of base. Now he pulls 1, he pulls again to 2. So it keeps the slack, the third, keep more slack out. The third time he's going to bridge hard. He's here, and then passes there. Let's try this, guys. This is the favorite cha-cha exercise. So, you all have a cha-cha? Favorite uncle? Yeah?
I don't know if
You don't like him?
I don't exist.
Well, pretend he's a nice guy. Okay, so I'll finish the favorite cha-cha. So here, Binish is just going to put his knee up, like so just stand up. I just the combat base. So he's just combat. This is an entry. We'll do some entries in the deep half guard. I mean, I do this. I do too much deep half guard, you know. So, but this is the favorite cha-cha exercise. So, like Binish is my cha-cha, and you know he's gave me a couple of rupees and bought me a wee radio or something like that, and I don't want him to go, so I'm just holding on to him. Like this. Favorite. He's trying to get away. He wants to go back home. He wants to go back home. He wants to get the train. No, for cha-cha. No, stay. Please stay. Cha-cha, you're not going anywhere. This is to show this concept of 4-on-1. When I'm watching a lot of you guys do the deep half guard, and it's probably because there's lots of ways to do deep half guard. This is one particular style, okay? But this is the style that I think, because I've been doing deep half guard for about 25 years. So it's here. So a lot of you guys are grabbing here, which is fine, okay, but I'm going to go 4-on-1 because I don't want my cha-cha to go. Look, here. So you might find it'll come this way, you might find it's going to come out this way, but I don't want you to worry about anything except holding on to your cha-cha. Let's go. Favorite cha-cha?
So we just feed the leg, no?
This is the other side of the deep half. So, but this favorite cha-cha exercise I think is quite useful for getting it. So here, so Binish is sitting. I'm sitting in guard. He's sitting in combat base. Okay. So from here, as much as I can dive, I can also just get up here on your knees. Just so as much as I can dive, I can also come up. Okay. Once I come up, I'm doing a slightly different situation. Okay. Here. So I'm not coming, this is Bernardo's system, okay, so I can't come up here and do this stuff here, but what I'm going to do is this is, in Brazil they call this dental floss. It's dental floss in Hindi.
No hygiene here.
No hygiene here, okay. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the collar, okay, and I'm going to pass it to here, okay, which is why dental floss, okay, and then from here, this is pass it to here. This is right, yeah. But basically, you're coming from here, grabbing here. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong dental floss. Dental floss is here. Okay, like this. And then this is a really, really strong position. So you're in here. You're going to be able to dive for deep, or you're going to be able to come up like this. Okay. And you'll have done both of these things already with the favorite cha-cha exercise. But you're just adding the gi grip, just to let his testicles know who's in charge, okay?
What's the cha-cha?
Here, yes, the real cha-cha. Okay, so here, from here you can come up, you just reach your grip in. Let's try this, everybody. Yeah.
Are you grabbing both yourself or letting
No. Just one. Sorry, I was being confusing. Okay. So you've got this here. This is reaching not his back like we usually do in deep half guard, or sorry, in half guard. You're reaching his leg here, like this, and then you're coming up. And Bernardo Fari would say he hits this as much as, if not more than, the other way. So here, as he comes up, actually, if you're here for the shell, you'll find this is there. So he kicks the knee, and if I make it hard for him, okay, he can just fall on his back and go to switch to the front again. Yeah. See, so but don't worry about the switch just right now. I want you starting half guard shell. Here, he's gonna knee open, good. Okay. Here, he's good. Now he can come up. He's here. If I try to make it hard, he can dive. Oh, good. Nice. He could really upset my future children. Okay. There's not gonna be any future children after that one. Let's go, guys. That's like my call to prayer now. Right, so let's do a little bit of slightly different sparring, okay? So we're going to do a little sparring to do with connection, okay? So, Binish and I are going to spar, okay, whatever position. This is half guard for fun, or close guard, why not? Like my master likes. So I want you to just be really cognizant when you spar. I want you to really be thinking, where are my hands? What is the main part of me that is connected to him? Okay. So right now, what part of me is connected to you? Hands.
First.
Also, there's a lot of things touching you, right? In terms of by connection to me, what's touching him? Okay. How is the connection within myself? What do you score out of 10? 1. Yeah, nothing. Terrible. You know. So ass, abs, connection. Okay. So I want you to spar. Okay. And I want you to. No, this will be weird, right? And don't worry, they won't care what you're saying because they're going to be the same thing. I want me to go hands. What's connected to you? Say it quietly to yourself. So I would just whisper. Just say it out loud. Legs, 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 hands, 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 knee, 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 hands, elbow, 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 elbow. You know, so I want you to say the part of you that's connected. Now you think you're telegraphing, right? But if he's doing this, okay, he won't be paying attention. He shouldn't be paying attention to what you're saying. He's not trying to beat you. You're doing jiu-jitsu for the sake of connection. Do you understand? Okay. In fact, start in the half guard just to make it a bit more sport specific. So start in the connection. So he's got, but you can only think of so much. Do you know? There's only so much you can think about at one time. But I want you to be a little more cognizant of what. So I'm going shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Now if I go shoulder, he's going, oh God, he's got the shoulder. Don't do that, okay? I want him to be just going, what part of you are you thinking? He's just talking about shoulder, 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 stomach, 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 stomach. And you talk out loud, say it out loud. Stomach, 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 stomach. So you're aware. This brings some awareness. Let's go, everybody. It will be weird, but I promise you, it will make your spar a little bit different, okay? Okay, just who we're with is fine, I think, or whoever, yeah.
Wherever there's a connection, you focus on that.
Whatever part of you you're using, you know, I just want you to think about the part of you you're using. As you get better at this, you'll be thinking about more parts of yourself. You'll go more of yourself as a whole. Does that make sense? Do you know? And it'll be more like hips, 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 hips. Do you know? But yeah, sure, like this, yeah, like this. It's very strange at the start. It's very strange. But let's do this. Okay, let's go.
What time?
Okay, guys. Hopefully, and girls, hopefully, that was a heavy enough session for you. So we were working at the start on the hip escape, the basic movements, and then we were working at your defensive guard. And then work on your offensive guard. And some people are really good at offense. Like this guy last night, I was sort of trying to fuck his jiu-jitsu, and then I thought, okay, you know, let's stop playing defense and let's start actually attacking the guy. And I couldn't attack him at all. I couldn't attack him at all. And Vinny said, don't worry, this guy's about to become a purple belt, so don't feel so bad about yourself. So I think,
Thank you.
I think well-deserved congratulations.
It's so embarrassing to get tapped out by a blue belt, but not much when you get tapped out by a purple belt.
Ready? Well done, man. Thank you so much. Very easy purple belt award there.
Thank you, bro.
What do you want to say?
Just one thing. Try to be regular on the mat, and you will easily improve all the techniques and all. Even if you don't want to give your, presence, just be regular on the mat. That's it. This is my motto. That's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, coach. Thank you so much for this.
All right, we get some breakfast. Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you, partner, for training. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good work, man. Good work, bro.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Parabéns, por favor. Good work, bro. Man, you. Excellent. You can show me. Good work, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Good questions.
Thank you.